Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year and welcome to the year 2014. This is Karmle Conrad, the Cape Cod Psychic, bringing you my predictions from Spirit for the year 2014. You can follow me at www.thecapecoddpsychic.com at any time to see what I'm doing, where I'm going to be, and if I'm available to do readings for you, your family, your gatherings, and follow me at the events I'm going to be at. Let's take a quick look at last year. I did predict the royals would have a birth. Prince George was born, and there was talk of twins as I had predicted. I also predicted an earthquake in Oregon in the northeast corner, and there was. There was an earthquake in the northeast corner of Oregon, southeast corner of Washington State. It was a little small earthquake from a few days ago. There were a number of them, as a matter of fact, throughout the Washington, Oregon area. So yes, that prediction also came true. We talked about the economy last year, that it would not recover much, and no matter what the economists said, and it has not recovered much. As a matter of fact, with this whole Obamacare thing happening, the economy will continue to slide down and go through a lower period through the winter, spring months here. And in late spring, early summer, it will finally begin to come up, to surge forward, and to reestablish a new economy for the country. It will be a slow, steady build, and it will continue to go on the rise. We will never see the economy of the 80s and 90s again. It's not going to be as crazy and wild as all those times. But we will begin to have a steady, regular economic upturn. And I will talk about a few trends that I see happening. And believe it or not, Spirit did show me there are going to be a lot more homegrown gardens this summer than in the past. So enjoy yourself, grow some veggies, grow some herbs, grow some fruit, have a great time, and let me know at thecapecoddpsychic.com if you're planting a garden. That would be wonderful. And enjoy all those fresh veggies and children of Mother Earth. I also see trends in the move to using holistic healthcare, wellness healthcare, Eastern medicine. And we have been moving more toward that over the past few years, but Spirit indicates that there's going to be a rapid move toward that, much faster move toward holistic and wellness healthcare than there has been. And this may be because of the Obamacare thing, because I understand it's a lot more expensive than what people thought it would be. So watch and see what happens there for all of us that practice Eastern medicine, some type of holistic health care. Be ready to go because you're going to get very busy this year. And there are so many different types of holistic health care out there, everyone. Take the time to do your research on your computer to look at the different types of holistic health care available. Acupressure, acupuncture, massage therapy, reflexology, energy healing, whether it's Reiki or EFT, crystal therapy, aromatherapy, oils and such. There's just so much out there. Herbal therapies. When we work with a traditionally trained acupuncturist, they have also work with Chinese herbs and will help you to get back to a more balanced mind, body, and soul through acupuncture and herbal remedies. So take a time to look at what's out there. All right, but I do see a more rapid trend in the use of holistic healthcare, wellness healthcare, Eastern medicine healthcare. Good for all of us because we do need the balance between Eastern and Western medicine to take care of us. It's not always all of one or the other, but a good balance of both. As for predictions for this year, Spirit brought some very vivid images to me this morning. I'll give you the tough ones first. I do see a fire threat in a major city here in the U.S. And now they tell me it may happen too in a city outside the U.S. And it is a major fire threat inside a major city. They showed me a wall of fire. So let's see what happens with that. I asked if it had anything to do with terror threats, and they said no. They were very adamant that it had nothing to do with terrorists. So I just give you that, and let's watch and see what happens, and hope people are prepared, and hope that this is one prediction that doesn't come true. I also saw predictions in China where the country would be split in half from north to south. Whether it's from an earthquake, a flood threat, it's political, it's economical. They did show me a split in China in the country from north to south. So let's see what happens with that too. All right. One other thing Spirit wanted me to tell you about the whole Obamacare thing is that we don't have to accept what's out there, that as people in the nation, we can demand better health care provisions. So as a country, as the people who made this country what it is, let's look at what our forefathers did. Stay away from the violence, everyone, but do what you need to do. Send the letters, send the emails that Obamacare does or does not work for you, and let's make it work for all of us. Tornadoes this year, just like last year, there will be tornadoes in 3 major cities. I'm sorry, not last year. Remember the tornadoes of 2011? They were horrific. We are going to see a tornado threat like that again this year in the same areas, from Texas pretty much east. So be prepared with your emergency preparedness kits, please. 3 major cities will take direct hits from tornadoes. Again, 3 major cities will take direct hits from tornadoes this coming season. Spirit also wanted me to talk to you about Florida and California. And it looks like Florida will, and California too, undergo a great deal of water. Flooding, it could be from rains, it could be from weather, but for some reason, as if Florida doesn't have enough water already, you're going to see a lot of water come your way. California, the same thing. And be prepared for flooding in both states. Be prepared for water damage. So let's watch and see what happens with this whole water thing between now and 1 year from now for Florida and California. Texas. Texas came to mind that there is going to be more rain. It's actually going to be tropical at times throughout Texas. And even though there may be some drought areas, it's not going to be as bad as it's been. It's not going to be the Dust Bowl all over. But there should be more water on the state of Texas this year than there has been the last couple of years. So Texas, still, do what you have to do to preserve your usage, but I do see more water coming your way. Now, I do see a shift in the physical earth. This is called an earth shift. Spirit was very specific that there will be a physical shift of the earth this year. How it's going to happen, I can only imagine, as you too. I do see that some of the rivers will be changing their courses rather dramatically. So it could be a 20-foot shift. It could cut a new path and create a new island. I do not know the extent of this. I do know that there is an earth shift. Now, this name of a river came to mind. The Red Rock River. So wherever the Red Rock River is, there's probably more than one in a few states. Please be aware that if you live near the banks of your Red Rock River, to prepare for flood damage or water damage from an earth shift. We are such limited in our thoughts in body that all I can come up with is either torrential rains or earthquakes happening. And there are a lot of earthquakes that happen on the earth at any given time. I have no idea how this earth shift is going to take place. I'm rather intrigued by the whole idea myself. All right. So watch and see what's going to happen. However, Spirit did tell me that the earth shift that's about to take place was foretold by Native Americans in their lore and their folk tales from hundreds of years ago. So if you are of the Native American ancestry, if you are connected with any Native American tribes, or bands, you may want to talk to them and find out what their ancestors have told them. Maybe a shaman from one of those tribes will be able to give you information out of curiosity. And remember, shaman cannot share sacred secrets. They can give out general information. So, true Native American shamans. So, it was foretold in the Native American folklore and folk tales of old of this earth shift that's going to take place this year. So keep your mind open to what's going to be happening with that. Let's see. What else is going on? Again, I'm not getting anything else politically that and as I said, I try to stay away from the politics of things. Again, our winter will continue to be like the winters we had when we were kids, snow all over the place. I don't see any one specific horrible blizzard. I again do see 2 strong snowstorms coming across the country. And my place here on Cape Cod, Massachusetts, on the eastern seaboard, we've missed quite a bit of what's been going on. But I do believe that in the balancing act of Mother Earth and Father Sky, we're going to be balanced over the next few days with what is predicted for 1 foot to 1.5 feet here in this area. So enjoy it, and please make snow people. I want to see a lot of snow people out there on your porches. I'll even go out and make a few. As my daughter said, if I don't, she's going to get after me. So I will make snow people and take pictures and send them off. You can connect with me through my website at www.thecapecodpsychic.com. I'm doing a quick scan right now with Spirit to find out if there's anything else you all need to know besides being prepared for any type of weather-related or earth-related problems. I'd be very interested in seeing what happens with the earth shift because it's got my interest piqued by all means. I just give the messages out, ladies and gentlemen of the world. Again, I don't see anything else new at this point. Please review predictions from last year at this time and the recap I did in the fall. Again, the earthquake did take place. The Royals had their baby. They'll be having a second one in the next 24 months. And let's see when those twins show up, because there is talk of twins. So a wonderful and blessed new year for all of you. May it be much better. Oh, yes, Spirit's telling me right now to remind everyone that I know this sounds so hippies. And yeah, I love being my own little hippie person that I am. That because of the change in the economy, because of people taking hold of their own lives, whether it's growing the veggies, adding holistic wellness medicine to your lifestyle, that people in general starting this summer will be a much happier group here on the earth plane, especially in the U.S. Um, and for what it's worth, you know, that thing of Tom Hanks when he wipes his face while he's running and the smiley face shows up, maybe we're going to see a lot more smiley faces after we get over this tough winter in this economic downspin of just a few months. So blessings to all. Let me know if I can help you out. Again, you can follow me at www.thecapecodpsychic.com. Let me know what you do and how things are going for you. And I wish you all a blessed and wonderful, wonderful 2014.